In any case, it's no laughing matter here. We're back with Amayui. We're finally into Chapter 6, so we're closer to the end of the game than the start. Well, in terms of chapter count at least. God knows how long these are going to be. But we have a new addition to the group now. 3 new additions, in fact. We've got a couple of summonables, a dancing puppet and a love puppet. Both level 25, so about on par with the team. I've been told they're not that great, but what I can immediately see is that they have interdimensional, which could prove to be very useful in certain situations. Oh, they also have, well, that's a chance on resurrection, not a given. What are we looking at here? Ice, thunder. Physical. Wow, great physical resistance on this unmatched soul, but most of the things I fight with a variety of options, so I doubt you're going to be the answer to all of my prayers. In any case, first thing is I'm going to see what I can make from a workshop. As is always the case for a new chapter, we get some new things that we can make. Unfortunately, most of them we can make straight away. So I can make myself a defensive device, I can make myself some watery thing, access to large stimulants, large ethers, and a fort extension, which is what I want to put down more things around here. Jet black katana, yoink. Oh, does that give dark attack? It does, finally. I haven't had access to dark attack for the longest of time. A grey doll, yes please. I'm not doing anything for that dragon girl, so... Well, I say anything. Doing this will at least get me the... it'll get me the faith for having made it, so I guess I'll make one. More armor. Ooh, that's expensive on steel there. More armor, and with that I can't make necklace. Don't know what to make of either of these, actually. Get rid of my boots as well. I think I'll hold off on that one for a wee while. That is some good constitution on the armor, though. Almost too good. Yeah, that Albuena steel. I didn't grind that up. Enchanted shield, good evasion. Again, that Albuena steel, just all of a sudden everything's demanding it. Rampart ring. Well, oh god, it all needs that steel. What's the game doing to me? Still, Rampart is better than Fortress. Sky Necklace is better than Tower. And the Barrier Ring is probably better than Shield Ring. Probably. Can also make myself a church. A bar. Ah, what's that using up? My refined stones, but I can make more refined stones. So I will craft this. And then I'm going to go to my materials and make as many refined stones as I think necessary. That already might be too many. Let's stick with 20 and see where it gets us. Oh, I want that silver key. Pearl stone and yet more Albuena. I thought I had access to pearl stones. I need to look into that. That'll open up some silver doors that we've seen in the dungeon so far. Massive fish fang seems to constantly elude me, sadly. Right, a new hammer. They're always needing more hammers. Needs a rim claw though, and I don't have that to hand. It's strikes with fire. Oh, but this one also strikes with fire. Yeesh. And I need that Ueshiri nectar to get myself that bow, but isn't that something I can get? So many options to power up here, but they're all evading me because of the items that they need. There's Thunder Fang. That needs a number of things. Flame shields with counter 2. Okay, counter 2 alone makes that something I want. But I need some mithril shields which need insect claws. Okay, no end to the stuff that I need for this. How about shoes? Accessories. And, okay, buildings, I think, bigger issue here. Skill proc chance, plus 1%. Oh, that's pretty big. I mean, 1% is not a huge amount, but being able to proc my skills more often is big. Otherwise, fancy red house. Fancy blue house. All these fancy houses. Thunder resist, earth resist. These are limited how many of them that I can have, so you really have to stack these.
Yes.
Still, I make everything I can, because I want all the faith that I can get to power up my goddess. She's one of the strongest on the team. And this is doubtlessly going to proc at least one event.
Yep.
早速お祈りしていこう。神様、今日も一日を平穏無事に楽しく暮らせますように。
あれ、そういえばフィアちゃんって神様なんじゃなかったっけ？
そうだな。城塞も動かしてるし、俺たちに感を与えてるのはフィアちゃんだ。うん、フィアちゃんに祈ろうか。
おお、ついに憩いの場が出来上がったんだな。
ありがとう。早速今夜は宴会だ。
Alright, that's offered up some more space, but not a great amount for adding more of these formations here. What's even available to me at this point? Fancy Blue House and Mining Lab go together, but I don't have a ton of those. This one's just singular all on its own. Is there anything that's not part of a formation that could go there? I mean, how often am I going to be making place of worship into an L shape? I'm thinking not often. Although both these do go together for some holy res. How can I pass up having a bar though? That fancy shape gives agility and luck, but no, we'll just put the bar up there so people have to climb their way up, and perhaps even worse, climb their way down. And yeah, given the shape of this, I'll put down Mining Lab and Fancy Blue House. I still think there's much, much better work that could be done in the formations here, but nothing that immediately comes to mind. Should be able to get another windmill for the Z now. Yeah, windmill does Z. That makes 2, but where would I even put a Z formation? I got 3 of them. It only gives 1 agility. Actually, 1 agility is quite a lot. If we look at our character stats on agility, you've got 18, you got 15, you got 25, but we don't use you. And agility is a very, well, it's a big deal when you bring it up a bit. And I reckon you could get a Z formation right here nice and easily. I'd cut away one of my T shapes, 2 of them actually. Whoa. Ooh, not sure I want to do that. What does the T shape formation get me? Strength and intelligence. There's no way I'd want to get rid of too much of that. Honestly, I'd like this to be nothing but T shapes. Do we have space for more T shapers actually? I have a red house here, but I don't have another one going spare. Could I make any more of the T-shaped things in my workshop, I wonder? Alright, building... It was a red one, was it not? Yeah, I've already made all 3 red houses that are available to me. So that is regrettably out of the question. I won't be able to make another T-shape just with that, will I? But good red house. Am I really only limited to 2 of those?
今日は何を作ろうか。
Good red house, yeah, limited to 2.
よし、次だ。
アバラと会う前にあれを済ませ
1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to think of any way to get another T shape out of it, but nothing's coming to mind.
建物の
So
配置を変更しよ
too bad for me. I'll just slam in whatever then. Let me think. That's a 2. Whatever, just put down the church. We're strong enough, we don't need a whole lot more of this anyway. Blue house. Got any errant blue houses hanging around? They're making their 2x2 there, or their 1x2 over there. And there. Okay, then nothing worth worrying about. I'll just slam down whatever. Well, as long as it's useful in some kind of way. There we go, good enough. Now let's enjoy some visual novel stuff before we, God forbid, do any actual dungeons, and it seems that Kisner has something to say on that matter.
あ、キスニルさんだ。何やってるんだろう。武器を持って体操かな。素振り開始。
う。おお。
軸がぶれているぞ。体の中心をずらさぬよう意識せよ。
はっ、注意します。
1、2、そこ、遅れているぞ。ありがとう。ちょうど喉が渇いていたところだ。それにしてもずっとそばにいたのだな。このようなものを見ても面白くなかっただろうに。すごかったよ。私も混ざりたかったくらい。
ははは。フィア殿、握り方が違いますよ。それでは怪我をしてしまいます。
そうこうかな。えいや、
違うってこうだよこう。お前のは硬すぎるんだ。フィア殿、俺のやり方を試してみてください。
難しいよ。正しいやり方なんてあるのかなこれ。空いた時間に少しだけだ。騎士団本体を離れたからといって腕が鈍ってはいけないからな。ああ、まだ私は留学騎士団に所属している。兵を預かる三等各将の任についているが、相変わらず触覚という立場だ。確かに今の私はインフルース王国へ忠誠を誓っているとは言えない状態だな。ギリシュ殿下はお隠れになられた。留学騎士団もいずれ違うお方が引き継ぎ、団員や規則、もしかすると団名すら変わってしまうかもしれない。そうなれば一階の確証である私はもう団員ではいられないだろう。皆はそれぞれ自身が思う道を進むようだ。ここに残る意志を見せる団員も少なくない。いや、今城塞を離れる選択肢は私の中にない。これもいい機会だと思う。ここで主君を定めることになるだろうな。グアラクーナ城塞に身を埋める覚悟はもう持っている。すでに私はこの城塞を大切な故郷だと認識しているのだ。そうなると、あとは仕えるべき主君のみだ。 この城塞の代表、そして皆を導くべき存在はそうなるな。
え、なになに？私を呼んだ？へえ、それじゃあ神の代行者として決断し指示を出すアバロも十二分に資格があるんじゃないかな。
ああ、神に仕えるというのは名誉あることだと思う。それが自身も認める人柄や能力の持ち主であるならばなおさらだ。
そうかな。アバロがいいと思うけど。
フィアは私が仕えるべきではないと判断しているのだろうか。
そうじゃないよ。けれどこれは神としての予言かな。きっとキスニルさんはアバロを選ぶよ。かっこいいからね。でもとりあえずキスニルさんがそうしたいって言うなら今はそれでいいよ。
感謝します。それでは騎士の宣誓をいたしますので。
大丈夫だよ。あと言葉遣いもかしこまるの禁止ね。今まで通りでいいよ。
そうか。
それとキスニルさんとは使徒の契約をするわけじゃないからね。立場はアバロの方が上だと思ってくれていいよ。
フィアの使徒になるというわけではないのか。
そうだね。私の使徒はアバロだけだから。
特別な存在というわけか。愛されているな。
いやー、それほどでも。
では早速だが私は何をすればいいだろう。希望としてはそばに控え護衛の任を賜るのがいいが。
特別なことをしなくてもいいよ。キスニルさんはそのままでみんなのために頑張ってくれれば嬉しいな。できればアバロを支えてあげてね。使徒は私自身と同義だから、アバロの役に立つことは私の役に立つのと同じ。よし、言うべきことは言いました。それじゃあ私はこれで。アバロ頼んだよ。
皆のために励むか。深いな。おそらくそうではない。これは皆のためになる方法を探せとの訓命だ。最重要事項はアバロを支え、かつ役に立つ方法か。一つ確認したい。フィアの神としての性質は他者とのつながりを重視するといったものだろうか。縁結び、そして他者との深い絆が力となるのか。そして神の使徒はアバロンのみ。見えてきたな。私が最初に主君へ捧げるべき力が何なのか。フィアはしっかりと示してくれている。騎士の役割とは主君の道を支え作ること。何も戦闘だけが騎士の道ではないということだ。アバロならば大丈夫だな。何？必要なのは私の覚悟だろうということだ。訓練に戻る。それではな、アバロ。主君を支えるべき者同士、共に手を取り協力し合おう。
The Shat plays in chat saying, "What the hell is going on?" Well, it's not Kingdom Come, and it's not State of Decay. This playthrough actually precedes both of them. And no Zanzibar, it's been more than a month, I think it's been 2.5 or 3 months It's a long game. Actually, what does the game say on our clock so far? 72. Well, that includes some off-screen grinding and probably some Speed 5 mode with cheat engine. But still, holy moly. But hey, halfway through. In any case, I'm actually delighted to see that there wasn't a whole lot of cutscenes going on here. So, time to see which dungeon awaits us. Well, actually, how could a place called Tranquil Hill have dungeon for us? Oh, quite easily it seems. Mean wizards, rascals, but access to Rainbow Mushroom. Let's go. Hey, you voted for the Zanzibar. How could you possibly have such things to say?
ここは隣国であるサンタシーエイフにもつながっている航路ですから、人の行き来が多いのでしょう。我がラウロソ領とも近い地域です。近くには温泉なども湧いているそうですわ。温泉があるの？それじゃ今度こそアバラと一緒に入りたいな。アバラ？その際は私をお供に選んでくださいませ。しっぱりと行きましょう。まずは私だよ。恋人であり妻であり女神である私が一押しだよ。
待て、なんだか様子がおかしいぞ。
そういえば人の姿がありませんね。気配はある。多分どこかに隠れてる。そうね、何かに怯えているようだが、警戒していると言い換えてもいいでしょう。でもそれっておかしいよね。旅の途中に寄る場所なんだから、初めて見る人なんて珍しくない気がするんだけど。
なんだこの集団は。人が少なすぎる。みんな原因を調べてみよう。
Saying I didn't vote at all for this. Come on, choosing not to vote is placing a vote in itself. Recht. Let's see what happens if we go around here. Right, that was a mistake. I was hoping I could deploy your wee deployables right there. Did not anticipate there'd be a hunter here straight away with flurry and ferocity. Oh well, Fia's just going to take a wee bit of an initial beating. Hopefully Fia dying is not mission fail. It is not good. Then we get into position. Let's see, you're weak to absolutely nothing. Nah, you're pretty crummy all around, so I'll just bring in people who can slice you down quickly enough. You never know when you're going to get a swift out of Diet, so we'll play Diet as well. Nah, no swift this time. And we haven't seen enough of you, Rosaline. Before I do anything with you though, what are you equipped with? Magician robes and shoes, give us magician's knowledge, so I'm going to give you a sage medal, so it becomes sage's knowledge. Pretty meaty boost in all regards there, good. You have no shield, do I want you to have a shield? Probably. Well, you can't have a knight shield, so that's out of the question. I'm tempted just to give you a reinforced shield because that doesn't impact on your agility, and lower agility means fewer hits that you can actually do. So let's see what you're made of. What you are made of, actually, is the ability to deploy one of these weirdos with movement. Oh, they've both got movement 4. Right. Go over there then, if nothing else, just to see what this place is like. Oh yeah, I can already see how these guys would be useful for deployment. Excuse me. What was that movement? Do you have... Let's say that again. Do you have interdimensional? Ah, unmatched spirit grants... it's teleport, not interdimensional. Still, teleport's pretty nice. Spirit barrier, turn on... Oh, turn on dead as well. Oh, I like this. We're definitely keeping that on. Magic resist, Hades bullet, void magic, dark magic. I'd like you to get the magic resist, but that's a bit too much CP for you. I don't think I'm going to need the light grenade anytime soon, so we'll have that in there and use it later on. Okay, so we've got giants, mean wizards, and this weird thing. But you're hitting some with massive physical resist. So that's going to do... Wait, what? Well, goodbye, love puppet. Oh, except we immediately get the resurrection proc. What on earth? I could have sworn you were physical resistant.
行動開始だ。
Oh, that's not physical resist, that's... No, that is physical resist. Then what was that all about? You got slaughtered. Ah, that'll be why this hunter uses void attack. Well, be that as it may, you're very lucky you got to resurrect there. Get out of here. Now, since you have no weaknesses, your resistance is better than your constitution, oddly enough, so I'd be better off smashing you physically. But yeah, no physical weakness, so let's just make sure that Eeyore has got the strongest cleaver she has. Is it Blessed? No, we do slightly better with electric. Ah, but no, we're not fighting undead, so no need to worry about having undead on everything. Alright, cut him down. Oh dear. Alright, that hunter packs a fair wallop. You have a bit of magic on you, do you not? Spirit Slash. That's still just going to be 16 and 16. I think this is where Mikiyu can come in and save the day a wee bit. Judgment Tome with Thunder Judgment? I think not. I think Icicle Study for greater intelligence. And let's see how you... Oh, right, there's no range on that. Curses. Never mind then, we will have to Thunder Judge you. Almost there, and someone else can finish it off. Probably my goddess. There we go, just shoot the thing to death. I can't miss, so that's a guaranteed kill. Okay, we gotta move in as much as we can here. D it, take it up front. Grab the trap card, which for once is not a trap. Mysterious girl. I have a plan for you, but the plan involves this guy going away. And we're actually going to deploy our other forces. Mr. Muscle, get in there. There is.
あんたたちはあの歩くでっかいのに乗ってる。ああ、そのことか。いや、最近おかしな住民が増えたり、前触れもなく村のやつが行方不明になったりしてな。困ってるんだよ。それで用がないときは外に出ないようにしてるんだ。きっと奴らが人をさらってるんだ。そうに違いねえ。ああ、よくわからないならず者集団が農地を占領して暴れているんだ。でも文句を言いに行ったらやられちまう。
なるほど。盗賊の被害に遭っているってことか。気な臭くなってきたな。
ならば早く騎士団へ助けを求めるべきだ。オートに使いを出せば盗賊退治のために兵を派遣するだろう。
言ったさ。でも動いちゃくれないんだ。王様は俺たちを見捨てたんだよ。
友達守る落ち着く
Are you muted, Jake? Absolutely, I'm muted.
行動開始だ。
Oh, that's twice today I've managed to keep myself muted when I don't intend to. It's getting to be a bad habit. I was saying that if you wanted to go and check out the massive cheeks of Diethelm, then I'm sure we can make that happen. Does he have range for that just now? No, he doesn't, but he might if he gets swift. He doesn't. 1, 2, 3. So I want Ran to move out of the way, but Ran might be best for twisting through you. You're strong against it, but your magical attacks are still pretty darn good. Fia can only go 1, 2, 3, so that's not amazing. Oh, whatever, if you're going to beat up Ran, then beat up Ran, but I need to get some damage in here. Oh, right, I managed to forget yet again, these guys know Prevail. So this is about to hurt. Not for you, Ran, you're okay, but whoever follows up is going to eat that. Eee, Crivens. Ah, right, perhaps we can answer that question before it becomes a problem. Crack it wide open, Karen. Nice. I think it was interest calling it Prevail Hell in this game once we get to a certain point. Mr. Muscles, cleave away forward and go and punch that thing to death. The furries are back. I should take note that my own Yorin Yuiki has Prevail himself. I'm not sure if I gave it to him, but I'm sure he has access to it. No. Well, I need to get on that. In fact, altogether now, he's got some great skills and I've not been giving it to him. Yeah, actually, I've only given him 2 out of the possible 4 skills. No wonder he's been underperforming. Well, that's on me. No, I don't want you there. I want you here. Fia advances. Mickey brings up the rear. And Eeyore is feeling the burn, so I'm actually going to let Eeyore go back and take a rest. Alright, keep on punching Yorin. Prevail doesn't matter unless Yorin goes down to critical health anyway. Which means it's a great skill to switch in when people are on death's door, or you anticipate them going to death's door. So the game has a lot of switching in and out. Some people can get behind that. Me, I'm not so sure. We're fighting things that are strong against earth, weak to thunder, weak to thunder, weak to thunder. Well then. Good thing I already equipped the Thunder Judgment. Get stuck in there, Mickey, you. Eeyore, go and take a rest on the bench. Now, Ran. Blow the one that's furthest away first. That is to say, blow them away. Ah, pathetic. Right, Soil Boy won't be particularly useful to me here, I fear. But who else would I use? These things are strong against Earth, aren't they? Yeah, in that case, off you trot, and we will deploy Pretty Boy instead. He doesn't get much time out fighting. He's not that bad, especially after I actually trained him up. I just don't like him. And simply not being liked is one of the easiest ways to earn your time on the bench. Right, Diet, get me that Swift. There we go, now we can see his butt in action. To snipe down or to shoot you. And come to think of it, don't you have some kind of thunder bow gun? I'm sure I got you one. There we go, Thunder Axis bow. Time to go. Ah, he's got it all covered up in his cape. We've seen some cutscenes that show just how enormous this old man's buttocks are. Pretty huge is the answer. Now, as for you, you've got pretty terrible constitution, so I don't want you taking the front line against something that can do 31 on strength. Not amazing, but still don't want you doing that. However, it's possible I could finish you off with Mr. Muscle, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm still going to move you forward. And you, this time with some skills equipped, such as strength 10. That fire barrage is a magical attack. Certainly would want to replace your crummy fireball, but you get the fireball for free. And great heat spout is even better. Intimidate sounds all well and good, but I think I'd rather just prevail on you and ignore it altogether. Switching things in and out gets real exhausting real fast. Go on there, finish them off, Yurin, with your no SP. There, guaranteed kill. Yeah, Brelix, I've really fallen out with that dragon lassie. She's eating the bench forever. I will never use her unless she's mandatory for a mission now. She's just ruined everything. Ah, speaking of ruined, since you're out of SP, you can't flame uppercut this thing back. So it becomes a wet noodle fight between you two. But this thing's about to get Thunder judgmented out of existence, isn't it? It's really strong against physical and earth, but Thunder, that's a different story. Get out of here. That softens it up. And I haven't seen you in action yet. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Hades Blast for the Void. You're gonna take a little bit back, but I want to see what you're like in battle. Not that great if you can't land a hit. Not terrible, but I can't help but feel this is not your area of expertise. Right, that being as it is, oh, you're out of range for Thunder Judgment. Alright, get moving. Let people who can use Thunder bring the thing down. That's more like it. Alright, full control, so I'm actually going to pull you back, Mr. Muscles. Same with you, oh, Rand's had her turn. In that case, pretty boy, away you go. Leave myself with some options down the line. The goddess moves in. Oh, we've already got half the map, in fact. We're about to have more than half the map. Oh dearie me. Incidentally, I got attacked by a lot of madmen when playing as Calum. Ulm kept summoning that 80-strong stack of flagellants and madmen, and one of them actually won. Couldn't believe it when my angels were getting slapped to death by people brandishing fish as weapons. Still high strength, low resistance. Fighting me with dark. Ooh. How much do you resist dark? Not well enough to make up for that staggeringly low constitution of yours. Right, if... Oh, we've all got our turn back, don't we? In that case, get a move on. It's alright, Avaro can handle it. Although others might be able to handle it better. If they're fighting with dark, I think most of my summons have dark resist on them. So... I don't really want to use Mr. Muscles just yet. Let's deploy you and Soil Boy. And actually, if they're fighting with dark, might be a good opportunity to bring in one of you two. Oh, they both absorb dark. Right, well that's a freebie. Let's flesh it out. Sooner I make my way down here, the better. Noodle fight, but it'll do. Yeah, for a game that looks so good, the textures here do seem like they've been cheaped out on Link and Friends. But maybe that's the point, this isn't a fancy place.
行動開始だ。
Right, 5 of them to cleave down here, but this should be fine. Nice, nice gentle fight after everything we've been through so far. Again, resistance is low, so just go and splash that thing to... take that. Shoot them with your spear.
受けよ耐えられない
So again, Rurin just always leaves me so underwhelmed by his performance. It's just sad having him around. Crack bullets are wasted on you. Let's use them over here.
行って当たって
Now there's you. Now this thing does earth attack. And you don't care one way or the other about earth, but you'll probably get squished pretty badly. Go figure you being there would be a problem. How's Diet feel about dark? Diet resists dark like nobody's business. Right, that I can put to use. You attack with dark and these guys don't absorb it, so I don't see a good reason not to... Is Dark Wave physical? It is physical. Void Shower, funnily enough, is dark, despite being called Void. I think I'll just wipe you out with it. That'll hit for 9 and 9, which is 18. It can miss, but let's just hope that it doesn't. As usual, hoping pays off. Now, Diet, you want to get close on in? Like I said, you don't care about the dark. And Hades blast them away, Rosaline.
行きなさいまだよ
Sadly, Rosaline has no luck at all, so I won't be able to see her critical hit attack. Let's tickle damage. Tell you what, Abaro can stand up to the black Boko thing easily enough, so he'll move in here. My goddess will be a little bit protected from here, and also she can light blast some things away. And Mikyu, she's so slow. I'm really starting to feel the burn of characters that can only move 3 per turn. More void raining. Might as well start chipping away at this thing that's kind of hard to kill. Oh, it's a... I should have figured the two of them have a partner attack together, and that's Void Rain. There's a certain dragon with movement 5. That dragon is dead to me. That was such a silly, silly fight.
こいつで勝ったぞ
Nicely done, Avaro.
もっと強くなる
Except on the level up. That's a pretty poor level up. Grabbing a treasure out of it as well, though. So here we go. This is D-Team just laughing at the idea of someone trying to attack him. Iron Wall is great for defense. He has great defense, and he resists dark attack like nobody's business. Oh, and Avaro just gets stuck in. I'm not sure that Dragon Girl tried at all. We had it in the bag, and her AI just suicide attacks. Just why? Yeah, I figured Avaro was hitting his level cap here, or his stat caps. But as you say, once he gets to level 30, he'll get his job status, or whatever it's called in this game, upped a bit.
もらっておこ
And then he'll be a bit less of a joke. Right. Diet. I want you to snipe that thing down. Anti-air and electric should make short work. Anti-air and goodbye. If we put our mind to it, we'll be able to get full control of this area this turn. Especially if my goddess has something to say about that. Light blast could be the end of you, but what's going to finish you off? I don't have a lot of things in range. Avaro can't. The two of you would do tickle damage. Well, let's solve that once you're dead. There we go. See, my goddess still gets great level ups, and that really is great. 5 stat ups, including luck and intelligence. I don't care so much about FS. FS has almost never been a problem for us. Let's get our mage moving in there now. You, how can I kill you in time? Void Rain can hit through. What? Might just luck it out with a Void Rain on you. I'll need a crit, and I have a 22% chance. There we go. Trust the odds. It's not full control of this area yet, though. And I just barely lack what I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't think of a way to get this done in a oneer. The thing is, you can go here. Wait, what's this support that you offer? Dark Breath. Is that meant to heal? Yeah, if I could grab this just now, I'd have full control, but I... Oh, yes I can, actually. Pretty boy, we tell him to go away. And then we can deploy a Ran over here. Ran grabs this. Full control, and you can retreat. And we'll grab that while you're at it. And we'll keep Rosaline tanked up. Oh, that was wonderful. I even have a little bit of spare stuff, so I will redeploy Mr. Muscle. And he'll hold here, just in case something pops their nose out. They don't. Good. Muscles, what's out there? More madmen? No, not more madmen, but... Boy, I said I wasn't going to use these guys much, but their ability to instantly move 4 has me all sorts of excited. Poor Mickey is getting run down. I'll actually pull you back for a little bit, because I can deploy Rosaline. How does she get away with having move 4? She does not look like a move 4 character. That's so much move that I'm going to throw you in here regardless of the... I was going to say regardless of the risks, but now that I look at it, you fight with dark and more dark, which means you are completely useless against my dark summons here.
おとなしくしろ。おい、さっさと連れて行くぞ。
ああ、よかった。そこの人、お願いします。助けてください。
なんだてめえは。邪魔すると怪我するぞ。突っ込んでろ。安っぽい正義感を抱いたことを後悔させてやるぞ。おいてめえら、やっちまうぞ。
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. I think I might have just sent you off to your death. You're good against physical. And that is physical, granted. Which means that's also physical. Twin blades are also physical. You might be able to handle it here, but you fight with Void. But you've only got movement 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. What's up with all these things, though? Are they allied or just more... No, they're just more enemies, aren't they? At least I don't have to look after anybody here. Right, fair enough. We need to keep moving out then. Does that mean Rosaline gets involved? Rosaline should be safe here. Does she get cover from these things? No, they don't inherently cover Rosaline like our goddess's summons cover her. Fascinating. Still, we gotta get stuck in. Yeah, we've seen Disgusting Guy make the rounds before. Let's get you down here, see what's going on. Just an empty room. Forgive me for expecting more. Avero's feeling a bit beaten up. Avero can take the bench for a little bit. Diet's still good, so on he goes. No he doesn't. I have a couple of opportunities here to redeploy Ran. Ran can go all the way there, but I don't want her chewing on these attacks. How's her dark? Well, her dark defense isn't bad, but physically she'd get beaten up. So she can attack from behind from here. But who can really take a beating is Karen. Oh right, I just withdrew Karen. Alright, well Pretty Boy then. Pretty Boy cannot take a beating, but it's all the more funnier if he gets stuck in. And I still have space to deploy, so that is you. Do I move you forward or do I keep you there? If I move you forward, you two will have your twin attack, so go for it. Also clears the way for me a little bit. Diet follows up, and let's see what they're made of. Ah, here comes that void attack. Right, that void attack is going to rip you apart, so you better defend just to not take so much of a beating. Nappy dress sense on my puppets though, I gotta say. Right, this is gonna do like nothing. I should note though that my love puppet here has no physical recourse. So although she can take the beating, there's nothing she can dish back. You on the other hand have exactly that. So you'll use it. Yeah, we've seen Disgusting Man a few times before, but I'm left wondering if it's the same one. Or just yet another of what I can only assume are plenty disgusting men. Right. Aside from you hitting us with Void, that was fine, but you've got tons of health. Do I keep you here? You're gonna die if I keep you here. Your attacks aren't bad, but I'm not here to get you killed, so let's actually have you retreat for now. Pretty Boy, you go up there. I'll send in Fia before I send in Diet. Fia gets in, and then it's time for some... Yeah, I wanted Soil Boy invested here. Soil Boy can take a beating no matter what. In fact, if you just go up there and punch the thing... I'm gonna miss cracked bullets, but let's get your fist out. Ah, pretty resistant. But some damage beats no damage. I'll bring you a bit closer, you should have enough range in your attack. I'd like to get Fireman more invested in there, but for now he'll grab the trap. Which isn't a trap, it's money. My favourite kind of not trap. And none of you... Oh no, you're weak. You are weak to Cyclone, eat it. And I just noticed there are two monster spawners in there, so this place is going to get a little too busy for my liking. We're going to have to press forward. Press forward, he says. Where and how? I don't want to move you from there at all. I don't fear that thing. Shanks, why are you so unable to use your attacks here? Wait, actually, do you have some kind of malice here? Oh, you're confused. I bet that means no magic. I bet it means exactly that. Fortunately, we packed some anti-confusion items. Although, which ones are anti-confusion, I don't know. Clarity? Smelling salts. Right, smell these salts, which I don't think is good for a ghost. And... Geez, your attacks kind of blow, don't they? Right, chip your way through. Oh, not for long, Debs. I'll be back on State of Decay 2 in like 15 hours or so. Can't wait, personally. Well, time to put that grenade of yours to use, I dare say. Dropped magic resist, gain... what's that? Tilwan's Hell? What kind of damage is Tilwan's Hell? Dark damage, so you're probably gonna get healed by that. Let's see what happens.
これを受けてみなさい。
Nice! Ho ho, I remember getting hit by that. Alright, get punching cat in. Any plans for the weekly one-shot yet, says Curlew. What does the schedule say? Normally I plan it a week in advance, but I don't remember putting anything on there. Schedule doesn't have a game. Okay, then I don't have a game either. It's something I will puzzle out when my mind is not occupied by Amayui or State of Decay. Or Dom 5, since that seems to be filling in what little time I have between all the streaming.
お友達と一緒。
Right, holy moly, these things are spawning fast. That must be every other turn. And it's spawning the beasts that I really don't like because they don't have weaknesses at all to exploit. Which means I need to carve my way forward there. Diet can go 1, 2, 3, and he might be able to get another move out of it, so on you go Diet. He didn't get another move out of it, but still, get moving there, Karen. What can I blow you away with? Your resistance and constitution are both middling, but you've got a ton of hit points on you. Right, pretty boy. You won't like it, but get moving anyway. Maybe I can just make a push on that, clog it, and just stop having these things flood in. You're still on cooldown. You've got a reasonably good Hades Blast to try and remove Disgusting Man. Please tell me it's Morrowind. I'm not going to tell you it's Morrowind. Oh, you're not saying please, you're saying don't tell me. Okay, then I won't tell you. Right, you can still get stuck in and remove that thing entirely with a Cyclone. Stops you from doing some more moving for a bit. Is there anyone else that can kill you for now? My goddess is not in a great place for it. My goddess doesn't get protected here either. She would get a little bit slaughtered. However, I could remove Fireman and move Ran up. Whatever you say. Right, I have an idea. You, Thunderjaw. Oh, Christ. None of your moves have the range I'm looking for. You're so slow, and your move options there blow. You, can you remove this thing? With a lucky crit, perhaps. 13 and 13. And you're... yeah, go on. Crit that thing, Love Puppet. I need it. What are the odds? 6%? Not gonna happen. Damn it. Damn it. And all of my Yui Kitties are actually deployed right now, aren't they? Okay, well, we'll make do with one bit of cover for Fia then. And that cover comes from Ran. Fireman's just gonna have to pull up the rear. And we'll get you over here. Oh. Fia's main weakness, but she can counter with the other's main weakness, so blow them away, Fia. Oh, Fia should win this exchange. Yeah, you're dead, mean wizard. Oh! I was wondering why that wasn't going as planned. He's got magic resist. Curses. Alright, Pretty Boy is going to get a little bit annihilated from this, but he'll still push back, because I need that spawn taken. Oh god, that's more than a little annihilated. Of course, I know Flurry too. Oh my god, Flurry and Fury, or whatever the other one is. Ferocity. Holy smokes. You're lucky to survive, Rurin. Ah, my goddess might not be so lucky. She needs to not get hit with ferocity. Oh, this one doesn't know ferocity. This is not one of those. Ah, ha, ha. Holy smokes, that was a lot in here. Death? Right, doesn't change the fact. I need this taken now before the map just fills up with these jewel scythe hunter things. How do I cleave through 156 health without dying in the process? Do they have ranged attack? They do not have a ranged attack, but that is nowhere near enough damage, Rurin. Can we crack bullet follow up on that? Forget Earthman's Fist, grab your cracked bullets, they're pretty good. Some damage, but again, not enough. It's only about 50. And Diet doesn't hammer out that much damage either. To make matters marginally worse, I don't have double protection for Fia, but I will shortly. Ooh. Right, our newest addition actually. Oh, she's still on cooldown. What a bummer. Right. Gaidal is still a ranged attack. Okay, it's all come together in my head now. You're going to magic bullet this thing out of existence. Fireman Sam is going to rock up there to offer Fia some additional protection. None of these things can hit Fia twice, so there shouldn't be any need to heal her. It's just how stingy I'm going to be. Rand would be able to make some headway in all of this. For now, I'll have to make do with her. Not Cyclone. We can do better than Cyclone. We can do Shockwave. And I just need some heads cracked here. You gotta go. Are you like the Bob Ross of maps? I don't paint every map I see. And I think there are a few personality differences between myself and my main man, Bob Ross. Starting to wish I had some other characters deployed here. I thought for sure we'd find out. Oh yeah, this thing! Why don't I bring in the likes of Kisnir? Kisnir would come in and slaughter these buggers. We've made our bed, let's lie in it. You're here. Let's get that Thunder Judgment rolling. Unless, what's the range on Icicle? I think Icicle is range 2. It's always less than I want it to be. Yeah, of course it is. Right, Thunder Judge. Pretty boy is in a bad state. He is going to die for certain next turn. But you know what? Some sacrifices have to be made. Or you might say in chess, the pawns go first. He looks like he's accepting his fate as well. Yeah, shield proc takes priority over Guardian, so that's why I don't have a shield on my goddess. Is that the biggest and best bow you've got? We need damage output here, Diet. It is not Searing Fire Bow, or Searing Axis Bow. Not only is it stronger, but it also has flurry potential. But there's also a miss potential here. Give it your all, Diet. There's also a potential that he gets a swift 20% chance of another turn. There's flurry. No second turn. Let's use our death breath and keep our goddess slightly more alive. I don't like her sitting there on almost nothing, because if she dies, all of our summons go away as well. Crack those bullets open. Damn, this has proven tricky to get through. My goddess could cleave you wide open. What about this thing? No, if this thing physically attacks you, it's a joke, so let's take care of Mean Man first. Still the first dungeon that we've come across so far, Shandrinkios? Yeah, I'll go with that. So other than a fairly drawn-out cutscene about Kisnir having trained her men and is definitely coming on to Avaro, we got an out going on. Alright, respond in kind. Set this poor bastard on fire. Oh no, curse! Yorin's now going to be more susceptible to permanent injuries. Ah, probably the wrong game again. There we go. The Bangladeshi Sprout helps us out there. Looking at the timer, the rate of 1 hour per dungeon seems to be on point for this. It's all down to hard mode, really. The enemies are exceptionally spongy like this. Rurin's dead, I'm not even going to bother trying to evade with him. Oh, cripes. Did I ever mention my desire to plug the gap at the north here? Still, with the death of Pretty Boy, it's freed up a point here. And I'm actually going to put in Eeyore rather than Kisnir. Only because Eeyore moves 1 block more per turn. If only it healed Pretty Boy, yeah, if only. He's dead now, though. Still doesn't change the issue. I need to get through all this. Diet, shoot the first one dead. I think I'm going to deploy Fia all the way over there. Risky biscuits for Fia, to be sure. But I reckon if Fia is here, and Soil Boy is here, and Fireman Sam is over here, then she's got good cover and a lot more offense going on than having Pretty Boy up here trying to deal with any of this. Ran doesn't need to come and join. Ran can in fact dispose of you brutally. Wow. Brutally. Drinking him while you're at it. What to do with you, love puppet? Vengeance, perhaps? No, Dark Wave does almost nothing here. Move on in anyway, at least gain a bit more control of the area. Mikiyu, you're finally in range. Rain down some thunder. So close. And yet so far. Right. Rosaline. You'll probably die if I throw you in here. But I want that. I'd really rather want that. Yeah, don't rush me here. Go and grab it. Interdimensional's got to count for something. And then everyone's had their turn, so let's see what they do. This I can laugh at, because Fia will take no damage. Guardian is just that strong. Even if you have Ferocity. And now for you to deliver that Flame Upper. Actually, that was overkill. This thing has 2 hit points. But there's no kill like overkill. If this was Final Fantasy X, I'd be getting a double drop for that. Okay, now as expected, you're going to give Rosaline some hard times, but she can handle it. Besides, I want to see her sad face as she takes more damage. Right, we've got to crack our way through this, Karen. Bring it down. Combination of this should bring down the Egg Hunter in 1 turn, which is what I desperately need right now. Have I not made you a better bow yet? Certainly stronger bows, but I need bows that give more intelligence stat. Frozen Wing is still the best I've got. Alright, Light Blast that thing away. Show me a crit as well, please. Or a flurry. Or both. Or neither. Okay. Man, what does it take to bring you down? bring Ran into the fray Bentos. What happens if I clog all possible ways for it to spawn another monster like this, I wonder? Eeyore's finally reached the scene. Diet and Fireman are my best shots for bringing this thing down. Diet will snipe, I'll hope for a flurry or a crit, and then maybe Mr. Muscle can finish off the job. And finally clog this point. It's looking promising. Oh, it's looking even more promising, because Diet just got his Swift procced. 20% chance. Oh, nice. There we go. Guess we'll never find out what happens about plugging that thing by surrounding it, because we're doing it directly. Haha, indeed. Right, Rosaline's feeling a little beat up. She's going to pull back a little. Love Puppet will laugh at the idea of trying to hurt her physically. Who is the mercenary? The masked woman. I think I missed something. Our necromancer can summon 2 monsters. And I'm happy to see she's doing exactly that. Well, actually, one of them's died now, but that's okay. Eeyore arrives late, and yet right on time. Oh. Like I say, these cats are really growing on me. But why does she wear the mask? Okay. Is that not what we were to do? Maybe we have to get... oh, right, no, this thing still lives, doesn't it? Well, let's change that. You might resist Earth, but Karen can crack a few bullets. I'd rather like to get that while the going is good. Activate all wilted sprouts, harvest all... Oh, I've missed some plants! I don't recall missing anything along the way, so maybe there are some that are down here. Do I dare to keep you alive long enough to get a full clear? What's my prize for full clear? High quality wooden branch. How can I resist a high quality wooden branch? The answer is I cannot. I'm having all of your everything, please. Love Puppet. If you go here, then Eeyore can secure this, so we don't have to worry about more of you. And now, let's find out where that last plant point is. Now don't tell me I'm gonna have to go all the way back to find what I've missed. Pathetic attempt, rascal. Oh, it's not here. What have I missed? Where would I have missed anything? I haven't ditched any part of the map, have I? Now let's pull you back for a minute. It's not the entire map, says Solmir. Oh, you're right. There's a whole lot more to it down here. Then I shouldn't dawdle. I should eliminate. Diet, if you want to land the hit and get a crit, you have the honors. He does not. Karen?
本当にありがとうございます。おかげで助かりました。ガイダル商会がやってきてから仕事を奪われるだけじゃなく、ああいう連中も増えてしまって、力を持った商会に関わりある人たちなので、もう好き放題にやってるんです。対抗する術もなくて。
Free market, baby. What you gonna do? Well, what I'm going to do is move you here. Oh no, I want that one. I want that clogged ASAP. I have enough people to get that movement done. Specifically, you and you. Let's have none of that, please. And you can interdimensional your way here. And find a problem. Poison bats. Can't believe the common bat is such a menace in this game. Fia, take that, please. I do hope there's another deployment point to be had over here. I'm missing some tanky fellows like Avaro. Now, you are weak to fire and holy, so the Blessed Cleaver is the answer here. If we land the hit again, not always easy on the bat. Good. Tell you what, you just take a break there, Soil Boy. And you secure the plant. Let's see if I can't just erase you. Fire or Holy, range 3. I don't think you have either of those, Mickey. See, I have a Fire Tome, but Fire Barrage is only range. I can't believe all of her magic is so low range. It makes it very difficult to utilize Mickey. At least if these guys come a little closer, they'll be open for attack. But for now, I think Eeyore will just cleave this thing in two. If she can land her hits, or get a crit, that'll work too. Nicely done. Someone else will finish the fight. What's the range of Snipe? It's only range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just not enough. So I'll move you down, hope for a Swift, and then equip the Thunderbow. And Snipe is very unlikely to... Wait, what? I thought you were weak to Thunder. No, you're strong against Thunder. You're weak against Fire. Whoops. In that case, in the unlikely event that Diet hits, down you go. Well, that gained a lot of control around here. I think I'll keep you here. There's a good chance that Rosalina is going to have horrible things done to her. A very good chance. So I'm actually going to heal her up. And then tell her to explore here. Hey, there's a deployment point. Excellent. That being how it is, I'll move Mickey over here in anticipation of these things moving towards us. Oh yeah. Oh hell yes. Man, it feels good to be right. So I feel good quite often. Whilst it doesn't have Prevail, I should hit when it can hit back. And this thing is weak to Thunder, so that's your call. Bring in the Shockwave. Weak to Thunder. I'm strong against Thunder. Why do I keep reading that in reverse? Still, hit it anyway. Still Prevail or otherwise. Ran drinks enemies. I think Drain 3 is a guaranteed 50% damage done recovery for yourself. So she rather likes that. Now, Rosaline. Since you have interdimensional, I want you to take that, but I also want you to take this. So what am I to do? This is too good to pass up. This we can grab at our leisure, but this will prevent reinforcements from pouring on in particularly fast. Weak against Dark, you don't have Dark. Weak against Earth. Well, Mikiyu does have Earth. It's not amazing, but she has a Stone Tomb. Massive drop in intelligence. But you... oh god. Oh, that's 'cause I'm throwing it at you. Stone Bullet. This could hurt you a lot in recompense, Mikiyu, but take it anyway. Kind of unthinkable that she would shield proc there, but she makes it. And that means you have got to die, and if I'm not mistaken, I already have my Blessed Cleaver out, so let's turn one mean wizard into 4 mean wizards.
消えて。
認めんぞ。
I gotta say, this is going quite well. It's going even better if you can rock Swift yet again. I'm going to pull you back temporarily. And move in my Goddess. Although my Goddess desperately needs a break. That's alright though. I'm sure she'll persevere just fine. Especially if Ran can breathe on her. Did not mean to do that at all, but... Panning the map is the same button as confirming your movement, so I get that messed up quite often. Mikyu, grab that point. Wait, is it already our point? Is it considered activated? I don't think it is, but we did take over... No, it's just that the enemy didn't have it activated. That's why we've got full control. Rosaline wants a rest. Too bad. She gets no such thing. And interdimensional, so cool. I'm so glad to have interdimensional on my side now. Move on out, Fia. Mickey, you take a much needed break. And now we can bring in the reinforcements. Kisner has seen no love today. And there hasn't been enough Avaro deployed. There we go. Now we've got loads of people on the team, starting to feel more like Kamidori with every passing moment. Diet goes in, sees that there's not much. Eeyore... yeah, Eeyore can take this. No. Poor Rosaline. Rosaline's had a lot.
久しぶりだね、アバロ君。そして城塞を操る女神フィア、元気にしていたかな？幽霊に襲われたと聞いていてね、心配していたんだよ。
わわ、この人お花畑に会ってないよ。この全身の黒さがすごく景色から浮いてるよ。
悲しい誤解だ。ここの住民を苦しめるつもりなんてない。それは気づかなかった。反省しよう。しかし盗賊なんてひどいじゃないか。彼らはれっきとしたガイダル商会の一員だ。私たちはただお金を稼いでいただけだよ。彼らは仕事が奪われたことでいわれのない文句を口にしているんだ。自分たちの無能を相手を陥れることで正当化しようとする。実に悲しい出来事だ。悔しければ努力して私たちより上手に仕事をこなせばいいのにね。ここにいる理由か？それはとても簡単なものだよ。ここが交通の要だからだ。人が集まるところには金が集まる。単純だろう。だからここに新しく支店を作ったんだ。おかげで仕事がたくさんで休む暇がない。嬉しい悲鳴というやつだね。実際に見たわけでもないのに決めつけるのは良くないな。私たちはただ仕事の斡旋をしているだけだ。恥じることなど何もない。そんな権利がどこにあるんだろうか。私たちはちゃんとインフルース王国に許可を取って商売をしている。それはこのルベータ・テルメスでも同じことだよ。むしろ君たちにこそ問いたいものだ。王国に所属していないとは言っても領土内で商売するんだ。その国の法に従い税を納めるのが筋とは思わないのかな。おや、交渉でかなわないと知れば暴力に走るのかい？それで私たちの行いを非難するのか。同じ穴の無地なという言葉を捧げるよ、アバロ君。 随分と威勢がいいじゃないか。旅が順調なことで増長していると見える。これは手厳しい。その素直さも嫌いじゃないけれどね。感情が分かりやすくて助かるよ。怖いね。視線だけで人を殺してしまいそうだ。だが悪くない。君の興味を独り占めしているこの感覚は甘美なものだよ。これから君に教えてあげよう。紹介を束ねる者が持つ特有の強さというものを。強さは簡単に作れるものなのだよ。価値あるものを身につけることによってね。君もどうかな？素晴らしいね。自信満々な君の破れる姿が見たくなってきた。私も紹介の利益を守るために、紹介に属する者の生活を守るためにも頑張らねばならない。君たちの実力を見てやろう。本気でかかってくるといい。
Now, not a bad word against Rosaline. I rather like her style and her contributions to the team, but my god, could I not have Gaidal instead? Look at him! Very eloquent, makes a great point, got his eye on the goal. Now, what's he boasting here? Void is that magic? No, it's void physical. Massive hit bonus. Hits with dark and earth, and ooh. Whilst you wouldn't mind the dark, the earth is going to mince Rosaline. Well, that sounds like a Rosaline problem to me. In any case, you're a boss, and boss means Kisner, you're on boss slaying duty. On top of that, he does not like holy, and it just so happens I've got a fancy holy katana for you, right? Blessed one, excellent. Not much I can do, I've already used all my turns and such, although I have 2 empty summons. I don't have a holy summonable, but I might just be able to save you by throwing in some kind of meat for a proverbial grinder. So, Karen, well, lucky for you, you will be able to Mamoru your Tomodachi. Although I want to take that. Yeah, go on. We learned all these words by streaming Rune Factory 5. What a learning experience that was. What about you, Ranrin? I'm going to pull you back for a bit. That way I can redeploy you to the front line much faster, and you'll re-get some of your SP. Man, the music's so good, I just wish it didn't keep cutting between themes. Oh, well that's interesting and not interesting. You're targeting Rosaline, and as long as you don't get some kind of flurry or crit or something, Rosaline should be fine. I must fight you with Eeyore. You're bound to have a special cutscene between the two of you. Uh-oh. He's luckier than we are. He can get his crits in. Okay, okay. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if Fia was up there taking the blows instead. Rosaline, you do not have a dog in this fight. You should just get the heck away while you can. It's a long way to pull you back. But potentially a worthwhile one. Tell you what, since I do want to clean up some more of this area, I should deploy... I have 1 spare deployment. I will deploy Love Puppet. Oh, I could actually deploy Dancing Puppet. Is there any real difference between them? Screw it. Out you go, Dancing Puppet. Secure that for us. But Rosaline is getting out of here. And my goddess is getting in here. My goddess will be double covered. I don't think this is the kind of place for you, Avaro, really. We're talking about magic, and you are not magic resist. He's not physical resist though, and his constitution isn't amazing. Avaro might yet have a good chance here. Alright, Avaro, in you get. Oh, also, I should totally be saving. I don't want to go through an hour of dungeon again. I mean, good as Rosaline is, this guy does dark and earth. I lack good earth casters. I have you, but Mickey Yu doesn't exactly do what I need her to do in that regard. I didn't give you a blessed bow, did I? No, fire should suffice though. He doesn't have fire resist. Get moving. And as for you, I might just put up with your attacks and focus on murdering. Yeah. It'll end if I murder you, and I do want 100% control. How can I say no to 4,000 money? Alright, crack those bullets, Karen. At least now there isn't a spawn point throwing endless numbers of those things at me. Because holy moly, that was something else, wasn't it? How do you feel, Yorin? Great Heat Spout won't do a lot. Flame Uppercut also won't do a lot, and will make you take damage in response. But this is okay, actually, because you will fail to kill and move back here to provide ample support to our goddess. You'll fail to kill, right? Okay, that's actually kind of a relief. If Yorin has scored the kill, my goddess would no longer have 2 elements of protection. Although I suppose I could have redeployed Ran here for an extra one. Alright, bring it on. Honestly, I'm surprised he only has 1 minion here. Oh, holy crap! What was that? What the hell was that? A circle of 5 dark, intelligence plus 40. Holy crapola, I can't believe that Eeyore survived. Oh, it's that plus 2 dark affinity. Okay, oh my god, okay. What now? Do I have anyone left to deploy? Yeah, Mickey, you. On you come, Mickey. And I've got Shield Lady. Out you come, you two. And no, I've got nobody else. Didn't I pull Rosaline away actually? Rosaline, wait, did Rosaline die on our way back? Ah, yeah, I was trying to save her. Didn't work out so well for her. Right, well then. At least Diet survived. How am I doing on the oh my god, I'm a little low on potions. Let me think then. Let's get Kisnir in, although Kisnir will not like eating any magic. We'll get Eeyore next to you. Again, Eeyore resists dark, but would not like being eaten up by that earth magic. And that's exactly what he could use, isn't it? Cracked bullets. Intelligence 51. That would melt Eeyore. What's your range on cracked bullets? Range 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, how do you feel about magic? Oh god, you hate it just as much. I don't think Kisnir's gonna get a stab at him. Even if I shoot you, you shoot back, and Earth is Diet's weakness. Alright, well, it's not looking great. Right, well, on the plus side, we only have to fight him. On the downside, we have to fight him. I want my backup here, and I want it now. D8 can survive. Slightly. Ah, but this guy has good luck. He could crit. Put up your iron wall and hope for the best. Oh, it wasn't good enough. Bye, D8. Crumbs. Right, physical is the answer. Get physical with this guy. Cleaver Slice can do a hell of a lot, it's just he's got so much hit points. Go, 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 Eeyore. Oh, I was hoping for a cutscene between you two. There we go, you are my last chance, Eeyore. Well, not my last, I have Keysnare, but I think Keysnare's dying next turn. He has free choice of who he kills next turn, sadly. I hope his choice isn't everyone. I want my goddess available for duty. I'm gonna Blood of Revival her so that she can join in the fight again. Alright, what'll it be? Aha, bye, Keysnare. Oh, nice, nice, she holds on. Keysnare has the ability to take the head of the enemy. That's going to massively boost the damage she does. There's a good chance that Keysnare will kill here. But let's try to reduce the chance that Keysnare herself dies. Slaughter. Well, at least he doesn't have Prevail. Could you imagine? Alright, Eeyore, time for your ultimate revenge. After everything you've been through, this fight is yours. Holy moly, what a guy! And I thought that Rosaline had a nuke. This guy... Well, Rosaline had the grenades, this guy had the nuke.
とても強いね。なんだか嬉しくなってくる。心が弾むようだよ。どうやら君はとても人をたらし込むのが上手なようだ。
男の人同士が心を通じ合わせるってなんだかドキドキする。
確かに私では君たちにかなわないようだ。完全にしてやられたよ。これでは撤退せざるを得ないな。それでは進め通り、ここでの商売は取りやめるとしよう。アバロ君に嫌われるわけにはいかないしね。そうそう。一つ忠告だ。この先にはマーズテリアの豚書や霊峰に住まう竜族などの難所がある。おそらく移動可能な城塞に関して何かしら動きを見せるだろう。そこでは私相手のように簡単に勝つことなどできないだろう。何せ相手は個人ではなく巨大な組織なのだからね。身の振り方を考えておくべきだ。賢い君には強大な相手に抗い続けるということがどれだけ苦しいか想像できるだろう。心境の山路にたどり着くまで襲いかかる困難に打ち負けてほしくはない。冷たいね。だがこの忠告も私からの好意だよ。君たちが傷ついてほしくないという心配の表れだ。釣れない態度も君の魅力だと解釈しておこう。共に道を歩む同胞よ、健闘を祈る。この理不尽な世界が強いる境遇に負けないように人間の希望を守ってほしい。 現代によみがえった世界に抗うための力だよ。すでに動き出してしまった。もう誰にも事態は止められない。また会おう、アバロ君。私は君の味方だよ。いつでもね。
本当に行っちゃったね。これで村に元気が戻るのかな。
十分な量が集まったわ。
少し気になってるんだ。さっきの全身が黒い人のこと。どうして私たちに優しくするのかな。
特に隊長さんに優しくしてましたね。愛されてる。
そうかな。なんだかそれだけじゃないようにも思えるんだ。うまくは説明できないんだけど。
なんだか珍しいですわね。我が主が他者とのつながりを疑うなんて。私としては協力すると言っているのですから受け入れればいいと思うのですが、何があっても城塞の所有権はあの男には移らないのですし、全てがそうとは言いませんわ。ですが聞く限りにおいて取り入れるためのものであっても力になろうとしているのは事実でしょう。事情があるのは誰しもが同じ。味方に引き込んでインフルースの目が少しでも我々から外れるのならば組む価値はあると思いますわ。私が普段自国領にてお相手しているのは腹に一物以上も抱えた百戦錬磨ばかりですから、いちいち気にしていては動けなくなってしまいますの。互いが自分に利があるように動く協力関係とはそういうことですわ。見たところあの商人も同じ類の人間です。目的が一致している状態に限り役に立つでしょう。
あの人さ、人間の希望って言ってたよね。あれなんだろう。
話の流れを鑑みるにそれを示すのはこのグアラクーナ城塞だろうな。
そうだな。現代によみがえったとも言っていた。経緯を考えると間違いなく城塞のことを指している。
希望、私が？
別に気にすることでもないのでは。我が主は縁結びのうつつかみ。我ら人間にとっては希望とも言えるでしょう。
そうなんだよ。私はみんなの役に。このことを考えるとね、頭がね、ズキズキって痛くなるの。でもね、人間のって言ったんだよ。理不尽な世界って何のことかな。その世界が強いる境遇って何を示しているんだろう。考えると頭が痛くなってくるよ。でも頑張らないと。分かった。 ありがとう。そうするね。
ねえアバロ隊長、聞きたいことがあるのだけれど、あの商人は何を目的として協力しようと話を持ちかけているの？城塞を我が物にしようということなのかしら。なるほどね。ではそれこそが目的なのでしょう。
覚えてない。でもどうしても行かなくちゃいけないの。
マーズテリア神殿の駐屯地になっているという話だ。そこを避けて通ることはできないのか？
また戦わなくちゃいけないんでしょうか。隊長、楽観的すぎ。困ってる人たちを元気にしちゃおう。そうしたら城塞も動かせる。
温泉も忘れてはいけませんわ。仲睦まじい男女がしっぽり行くための場所です。
ああ、アバロと温泉に入るのは私だよ。
少しは構ってくれてもいいのよ。
If I'm not mistaken, I have to raise Fia's goddess level a bit to carry on. Is that what it says? Yeah. Wait, search for adult Kotori? Didn't I do that already? I've done a whole lot of things to get to here. Still. Rank 11, is that from Faith? If it is from Faith, we are real close. Perhaps some of these events will push us over. Still, better save before jumping into them. Never know when a fight just breaks out. And I remembered one thing. I didn't check what I can upgrade. Hang on, Blessed Hammer is non-upgraded, but it costs my coveted Holy Stones. I don't use the Elfin Bow. Judgment Tomb is unupgraded? Not a big difference though, but big enough for me to do it. Agility is really good. That jet black katana uses my coveted dark stones without offering too much. Well, a lot of strength, but not too much otherwise. And ah, yes, the magician robe. How have I gone so long without doing that? And if it's the robe, then it's probably the shoes as well. There we go. Might help keep certain elements of the team alive a bit longer. Snake boots. Snake boots worn by Discount Snake. Uses my coveted ice. All my stones apart from earth ones are coveted. Hard to get enough of them. Maria's heart. Greatly raises all stats. Now that's a bit better. When did I grab Maria's heart? Certainly better than the Mars tier. Still though, I don't like having spread out stat ups like that. I usually prefer to concentrate usually on intelligence and resistance or strength and constitution. So let's see what everyone has to say.
アバロ隊長、おすすめされた本を読み終わったの。とても興味深かったわ。これからはアバロ隊長のそばにつくのだから、少しは知識を身につけなければと思ったのよ。単純に 新しいことを知れるのが面白いというのもあるわ。技術書だって歴史を学んでいるようで楽しかった。
ロズリーヌちゃんの笑顔が見たい。いつもの表情もお人形さんみたいでいいけれど、笑った顔も見てみたい。
笑顔か。どうしてかしら。
笑顔の方が可愛いと思うから。
臆面もなく恥ずかしいことを言うのね。さすがアバロ隊長の主だわ。
ロズリーヌちゃんはどうすれば笑ってくれるのかな。
そうね。面白いことがあれば普通に笑うと思うわ。長く生きてしまっている私でもそこまで人間として壊れているわけではないと自分では思っているのだけれど。
それじゃあ私たちがロズリーヌちゃんを楽しませれば笑顔が見られるってことだね。
そうなるわね。
わかった。それじゃメンツを集めてくるね。とりあえず2人いたから捕まえてきたよ。一体何がどうなって。じゃあ神様に誘拐される。それではこれよりロズリーヌちゃんを笑顔にしよう大会を開催します。
楽しみね。え？
1番フィアいきます。それでは謎かけなどを一つ。グアラクーナ城塞の頭部とかけましてアバロの体のある部分と解きます。私が力を込めるとムクムクと動き出します。お粗末でした。あ、どちらも亀に似ているでしょうの方が良かったかな。
面白いわね。
2番ミケユとイオールです。どうしよう。ミケユ、耳貸して。いきます。雪だるまを食べる。イオール、もっと出して。やどんどん食べる。なんだか頭がキーンとする。私の雪だるまが美味しかった。頭が痛いのはなんでだろう。わはー、パチパチパチ。
氷の大食いと早食いを合わせたのね。頭痛にも負けずに果敢な挑戦、評価に値するわ。ええ、もちろん。
それじゃあ3番アバロ。ワクワク。
アバロ隊長、頑張って。
ですか。アバロ、私はとてもがっかりです。
いえ、とても面白いわ。これでお金を稼げるのではないかしら。
ぐぬぬ、これだけやってもロズリーヌちゃんの笑顔を拝めないとは鉄の心だね。こうなったらもう行くところまで行くしかない。さあ、もう一回私の出番だよ。いざアバロの恥ずかしい秘密100選。そうしたいけど昔の記憶とかないし。それに私って自分で言うのもなんだけど欠点とかないし、とにかくアバロの話したい。アバロの話で盛り上がりたい。
仲のいい主従ね。
もうちょっとだと思うんだけどな。腹を抱えて地面を転がり回る感じ。
ごめんなさい。それは私には少し難しいと思うわ。
こっちこそごめんなさい。考えてみれば笑うって無理にするものじゃないかも。何気なく話していて自然と出るものだよね。というわけでこれで大会は終わりにしよう。結局何だったんでしょう。私ただ恥ずかしい思いをしただけのような。まあまあ2人とも頑張ってくれたからこれから何かおごるよ。何が食べたい？神様、城塞に最近新しいお店ができた。そこのお菓子。よし来た。この神に任せなさい。褒美を取らす。今日はお菓子食べ放題祭りだよ。私もう大人なんですから、そんなんじゃごまかされませんよ。でも行きます。このあとご飯が食べられなくなるくらい詰め込みます。イエイ、ミケユちゃんも乗ってきたね。祭りじゃ祭りじゃ祭りじゃ
ーい。ねえアバロ隊長、女神様は急にどうしたのかしらね。もしかして要求通りにいかなかったのかしら。ちゃんと笑うことはできていたと思うの。女神様が望む形ではなかったけれど。今日は思わず吹き出してしまいそうなくらい楽しませてもらったわ。もちろんよ。とても面白かったわ。明日口元が痛くなったらどうしようかと心配するくらいよ。するわけないでしょ、そんなこと。私のことを考えてしてくれたのは伝わったし、みんなの心遣いがとても嬉しかったわ。だからこそ少し大げさなくらい笑っていたのだけれど、逆にそれが不快にさせてしまったかと思ったの。そう、あなたがそういうのならば間違いではなさそうね。知らなかった。私は感情が表に出ていなかったのね。ありがとう。この年になって自分の欠点に気づけたわ。私らしい。その言葉は悪くない響きだけれど。
今までは私一人だったから気を使わなくても済んでいたけれど、これからは意識して直した方がいいと思うわ。その方がみんなと早く仲良くなれると思うの。悲しい時は一緒に泣いて、楽しい時は一緒に笑えた方がいい。少なくともあなたやみんなとはそうしたいって自然と考えられるのよ。今日で指摘してもらえてよかったわ。これからの私は気をつけることができるもの。
アバロ、ちょっといいか。
Rosaline has a fantastic voice behind her, and on top of that, a scene between Rosaline and Fia is so easy to follow in Japanese. They're both just so clearly spoken compared to the rest of the cast, especially to this guy. This guy's the worst offender. Just closing my eyes and trying to follow with this gets me nowhere.
アバロ、少し相談があるんだがな。複数人での集中攻撃か。連携力を高めれば可能だな。しかし俺様のように遠距離の武器だと言うほど難しくはないが、近接武器との連携は難易度が跳ね上がるぜ。せめて何か共通点があればいいんだが。そこは創意工夫するんだよ。やってやれないことはねえさ。それに俺様たちにはもう一つ基軸武器っていう共通点もあるだろう。ああ、機会を見つけて試してみるぞ。
Okay, now that is rather useful. Both these guys lack a good use for their SP aggressively. What do we got here then? Baro. Ho, Crivens. Strength plus 15 on Avaro. That's pretty good. What do you get? Another strength 15 on you, and hit 20 means you're not going to miss all the time. Right, deploying these two up front sounds pretty damn good. Range 4 on that as well. Wouldn't be easy to have them both in the same place for meleeing with Avaro, but I think it could be done. I like that. I like that a lot. Cost 9 SP. They both have somewhat lower SP, but like I said, it doesn't get used often enough, so that's good. Well, that's better than good. It's not half bad. And what do we have at the gate? Sometimes gate is a battle. I don't think it's the icon for a battle, but I still don't want to risk it. What's going on here?
Lakuna Shoukai様にはいつもお世話になっておりますから。
Good point, this isn't money, old woman. Where's the dough? Now Zax is in chat saying, I don't get this game, and I want to since it's such a big part of the channel lately. Well, this is a variety channel after all. We play all sorts of games. And this game, well, there's a hefty amount of viewers around here who prefer the Eastern games, but this is also a good strategy game. This and Amayui are fantastic strategy games. But it's definitely not up everyone's alley, so you should force yourself to get into it. Still though, great game. It was in Tranquil Hills, was it not? Oh, nothing but Hopspout. I'll sign me up. Ah, just Avaro heading in. He's actually there in just his towel. Amazing. Okay, where are we off to, Avaro? What is this? Hot spout? Do I have to fight them? Well, I can't. There's a barrier in the way. I'm not even sure this is an actual fight. It's probably just wandering through here, enjoying whatever events pop up. There's no mission stuff, so we won't be coming back here. But oddly enough, if I were to wait here for 25 turns, oh, good grief. If I were to wait here for 25 turns, I think I'd get a game over. Does that exert zone of control? It does. Okay, right, so away we go.
いいだろう。油温もいい具合だし、ここなら皆が入れるだけの広さがある。
あまり深くないみたいですね。ほら、イオル、練習に最適だよ。いらない。布で体を拭ければ十分。バカ言わないの。脱いで脱いで。ああ、イオがゆで野菜になる。なも。
私も遠慮しておくわ。裸を見せるだなんて。入れと言うなら足だけにさせて。
せっかくの風呂だ。楽しまなくてどうする。そら、脱ぐんだ。
行動開始だ。行動開始だ。
Third time today that I mute myself. How can this be? Uh-oh.
アバロ？まさか覗いていたのか？問答無用！成敗！
Well, that was something else. Can we head back in? I miss Fat Miner already. Alright, let's try. Wait, what was that? There was an extra mission failure. Kisnir and Avaro adjacent is defeat. I thought she'd actually have to come straight onto me, but seems like one of those maps where having double move is almost necessary. Oh Christ, can I get over here? Or is she going to duck into there as well? If I wait a bit, maybe she'll duck into here. Nope, no, she wants some of this. We get to see you again. Okay, right. Must be some kind of movement to get this. She follows a pattern. Good to know. Thing is, I don't know where she goes from there. Does she go left or does she go right? Perhaps I should hold out here and see what she does. Oh, she goes in there. She sure didn't last time. What if I wait up here then, or is she going to come up here? Oh, she goes right in. Okay. And she comes right out. Crumbs, let me think. What if I go over here? Right, she's just on patrol then. Where's she gonna go from there? Potentially out here. Oh no! Ah. Poor Amayui just wants a good dip in the hot springs. A little jealous though, I can't think of ever having been to a hot springs myself. Where does she go again? Doesn't she go into here for a double dose? Oh no, Christ. I thought she went over to the right first last time. Also, why would Kisner be bothered by this? She seemed quite happy to flaunt her body before, and now all of a sudden it's peeping. Her movement is 3, so at worst she can do 1, 2, 3. Right now she's heading in there. And doesn't she go in deeper? So I should be able to go here now. Oh, for God's sake. Set pattern, right? She will always move adjacent to you if possible, right? I need to wait until she's deep into an area then. And she seems to go deep into that one, so perhaps I'll be in with a shot. So next up she's going to go right, and will she go right some more? 1, 2, 3 is the worst she can do. So why don't I come... No, none of these are good for me. Right, just go further in, Kisner. But if I go here, she'll just go 1, 2, 3 and catch me. Yeah, so that's a problem. What is she like? Right, at least I can secure this area. She could go 1, 2, 3 if I come down here. I don't want to keep going through this, so I'm actually going to save here, just in case she catches us. It's fine, this game has hundreds of save files, so I'll make as many as I feel I need to. And out she comes, which isn't good for me. Good-ish, but she can go 1, 2, 3 to get to there. What if I duck into here? Oh, that is promising, but I think I want to hide down here. so that she goes all the way up.
行動開始だ。
Get out of here, Kisner. Get out of here a bit more, please, Kisner. Oh, that's good. 1, 2, 3 is where she could go, so I'll go here. And we are home clear.
行動開始だ。
Our main man Abaro gets
行
us
動
back.
開始だ。
いい湯だなはははんいい湯だなはははん
随分と上機嫌だな。かくいう私も温泉など久しぶりで気分が高揚しているのだが、いい湯だ。
キスニルさんがこだわり抜いて探しただけはあるよ。適温だしお湯が心地いいし、お肌も心も潤っちゃう。
あまり褒めてくれるな。気持ちが高ぶって早くにのぼせてしまうだろ。
仲がいいわね、あなたたち。自然な空気感であることが何よりの証拠。出会ってさしたる時をかけずにそうした関係を構築できるなんて羨ましいわ。
あらあら、ならば私が仲良くなって差し上げますわ。温泉はみんなで楽しく入ってこそですもの。
あなたとどうも良好な関係を作れる気がしないのだけれど。
もうイオル、いつまでそこにいるの？体が冷えちゃうよ。水には入れない天敵。お湯だから大丈夫だよ、多分。お湯と水の違い、温度だけ。よくわからない理論はよくない。もうイオルってば。えい！うわあ、お湯が飛んでくる。助けて女神様。しょうがないな。そんなイオルちゃんにはこれ、キスニルさんのおっぱい。この豊満なお胸に甘えれば、お湯だって水床だって底なし沼だって怖くはない。
なんだその理屈は。まあしかしこの乳房が役に立つ時が来たというならば貸そう。
お待ちなさい。それならば私の方が適任ではなくて。ほーらご覧なさい、バンキュッポンの真骨頂、このリシュエンゼーリの肉体
美。改めて見るとでかいな。
あなたがそれを言う？どっちも変わらないくらいに大きいわよ。
じーミケユ、お胸ない。そんなことないもん。これでもまあまああるんだから。寄せてあげて、ちっぱいの背比べ。巨乳よ巨乳よ巨乳さん、私のおっぱいも大きくなりますように。結論、おっぱいには乗れない。つまりイオは入れない。もう
There we go. Was never gonna get everything with the sensor, I'm sure. That's funny though, I thought that scene was done. I'll have to double check again. I wonder if we can go back in for another... No, no, we've been blocked out. Okay, fair enough. But with that and that done, where are we to go? We've actually done pretty much everything available. So I guess the only other thing to do is to get some more faith for our goddess. And looks like we have options here. Start with Eeyore, shall we?
バロの視線がこっちを向いてる。
I think I must have missed something in the logic there. What was that? Ah, right, I see. So Eeyore, she doesn't like the water, so if we make her a very Scandinavian style steamy bath, then that'll sort her
今
out.
日は何を作ろうか。
And yes, Cam, Frenchie, Eeyore is a girl. Steam bath, steam bath. And I've got plenty to make it.
よし、
Let's
よ
have
し、
that.
次だ。
何これ、拷問部屋？もしかしてイオのために作ってくれた？うん、確かにみんなと楽しくできないのは寂しいかも。
アバロン、ちょっといいだろうか。
I have to leave you behind for a bit there, Fia. I quite like a steamy bath myself.
建物の配置を変更しよ
Doesn't really matter where I put it, I suppose. So I'll chuck away... chuck away the greenhouse. I have plenty of command as it is. And in comes the steam bath. Uh-oh. Risky biscuits that this one slipped the sensor as well. I'm sure it'll be fine. I got William on hand.
イオが逃げたらミケユが蒸気風呂に取り残される。それだけはできない。早く、まだもう私のぼせちゃうよ。っていうかもうのぼせてきたかも。なんて過酷な試練。頑張る。あ、そうだ、隊長も一緒に来て。大丈夫、蒸気で見えない、恥ずかしくない。きた。あれ、誰か来て。隊長さん。ミケユと隊長、二人がいればもっと頑張れる。もう頑張れるならいいけど、隊長さん、あんまりこっちは見ないようにしてくださいね。 克服できそう？どうだろう。少なくともお風呂には入っている。そうだね。一歩前進だね。もう隊長さん。見て隊長。いいよ、頑張った。お風呂に入れてる。そうだね。隊長さんのおかげだね。ちゃんとお礼しなきゃ。隊長、ありがとう。暑い。もうちょっと限界かも。ミケユも隊長、今見てたエッチなところじっと。そんな見られてたんだ。見るだけじゃなくて触ってみる？ぼーっとしてきて倒れそうなんです。隊長さんの手で助けてください。ありがとう。エッチな水音しました。 女神ランクアップ。アーバロ来ない。
Okay, now we're talking. I saw that anti-air 2. Crit 10, attack 6 flying units. Gimme, gimme, gimme. On top of that, well, you're still going to be sidelined for a bit, Fia. Seems that Kisnir wants a bit of the Avaro too. And that's how it works, Shifty Slav. She is the god of bonding after all.
少しいいだろうか。長い話になるのでまとまった時間が欲しい。よかった。実は私も少し緊張しているのだ。アバロ、今からあなたを抱かせてもらう。もちろんだ。先日私はフィアからアバロを支えてほしいとの訓命を受けた。それはどういう意味かと考え、この答えに行き着いたのだ。そしてついに覚悟はできた。ここまで時間がかかってしまったことを許してほしい。私とつながりを深め、この身のすべてを力としてくれ。 聞くところによると、フィアはアバロが女性を抱くことを推奨している。前にアバロは私を女として見ていると言った。その時は慌ててしまったな。追い出すようにあなたを外へ締め出した。なぜかわかるか？恥ずかしいと同時に少し嬉しいとも思ってしまったのだ。今まで私は女を捨てて騎士の道を歩んできたからな。そんならしくない私を、女としての私をあなたに見られたくなかった。そうだな。もしかすればいるかもしれない。だが私がつながりたいと思ったのはアバロなのだ。他に理由が必要なのか？相手があなただから、アバロだからこそ、こうして体を重ねる考えが頭に浮かんだ。他の者相手では絶対にこんな方法は用いない。だがアバロが嫌ならばもちろん諦める。もともとこうしろという命があったわけではないからな。他の方法で好みが役立つと証明するだけだ。では、ありがとう。アバロならきっと私を受け入れてくれると思っていた。とても嬉しい。あなたの前だと私は女性なのだと強く意識できるのだ。それを今から確かな思いへと昇華させてくれ。すべて私に任せてくれていい。私の体で気持ちよくさせてみせる。大きいな。これは標準的なのだろうか。これでは普段の生活が大変だろう。興奮してくれているのだな。ではもっと大きくしてやろう。こうか。
I just got an error message here. Let's just bring this down a second in case it causes me issues. No, okay. I think it's just that Kisnir went invisible. Perhaps there was something off with copying over the next file. Fia sounds so sad that we've been ignoring her, but we certainly have been ignoring her. Let's bring the voices back on, see what she has to say. This is probably because we got her goddess rank up and will likely unlock a new area.
呼吸が大事だよ。ふう。こんな感じでね。あ、頭が見えてきた。もうちょっとです。頑張ってください、二人とも。はい。よし、まずは体を拭いてあげてと。綺麗になったね。はい、あなたたちの赤ちゃんだよ。
目元があなたにそっくり。
ああ、口元とかお前によく似ているよ。お疲れ様。
すごいちっちゃいね。あ、指つかまれる。目の前に出すと勝手に掴んじゃうんですね。こんなに小さいのにすごい。私の体の中で生まれた赤ちゃんがいるなんて不思議だね。私は女神だよ。みんなの母親みたいなものだよ。お母さんは少し休んでいてください。出産で力を使ったんですから。まずは赤ちゃんに服を着せないと、このままじゃ寒いですもんね。ご飯も食べさせる。イオル、まだ普通の食べ物は無理だから。このまま新境の山路を目指していいのかな。だってこのまま進んだら危険なことが起こるかもしれない。そうなった時、この子に悲しい思いしてほしくないよ。
フィアさん、この子の名付け親になってくれませんか？
え？私がいいの？
はい。だって女神様から名前をもらえるなんてすごい栄誉じゃないですか。それにこの子もきっとフィアさんのことを好きになってくれます。城塞に住むみんなの守り神なんですから。
そんな、私はみんなを。
皆さん、お産に立ち会ってくれて 手伝ってくれてありがとうございました。この子にとってはここが故郷で、あなたたちも同じ故郷で暮らしている家族です。せっかくの嬉しい出来事です。起こるかどうかわからない未来は口にしない日にしましょうよ。大丈夫です。どんなことがあってもこの子は私たちが守ってみせます。
そうだね。こんなに感動的な場面でも締めっぽくするなんてダメだよね。任されたからには立派な名前をつけてみせるよ。
ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いしますね。
よーし、このまま宴会に突入だ。今日城祭の新しい記念日にして、みんなお仕事休んで飲めや歌えやのどんちゃん騒ぎだよ。イオも赤ちゃんが食べられる料理作る。それじゃあ私は皆さんに声をかけてきますね。
That didn't seem like a new dungeon unlock. Where can we even go here? I've done both the Tranquil Hills. Dragon Valley is old news.
Yoり女神らしくなったかな。だんだん返事が雑になってる気がする。ねえアバロ、もしかしてだけど私のこと褒めれば機嫌が良くなる簡単な女だと思ってないかな。そんな言い過ぎだよ。それに言うなら美人じゃなくて美神だよね。
Is that another
ア
pond?
バロが言ってた原理の間欠泉へ行けるようになったよ。そんな言い過ぎだよ。それに言うなら美人じゃなくて美神だよね。
Maybe, maybe not. But I think it might have been.
マーズテリアって無事に通れるといいね。そんなことないよ。私の飛び抜けた会話術できっと仲良くなれちゃうんだから。
What's the second word she used there? For goddess interest.
厳かでありかつ軽やかな会話で楽しませちゃうよ。喜んでくれるといいな。
Because it sounded like something no kami is in the god of beauty. Goddess is usually Megami. Anyway, it almost slipped by me. Almost. Puns are hard. And I can only imagine localizing puns to be a nightmare. Have I not made this before? Oh, right, the rainbow mushrooms. Still want me that silver key, but the steel and pearls are needed. Okay, let's go see what this place is all about. No, the geezer. No, geezer we didn't do. Spirits, angels. Right. Well, save up and in we go.